to the 10-minute daily reality check. Man, John, we went off in the last one, man.
Yeah, the last one's awesome. I think
about stimulation. Holy shit, man. I'm still stimulated from the last one.
Yeah, well, I mean, it really reaffirmed that the way that we live our lives and the way that we should all really would benefit us all to live our lives, to aspire to live our lives from one passion to the next, completely focused on the moment and that passion that we're into, whether it's going and shopping for vintage clothes, flirting with beautiful strangers, hanging with your friends,
drinking
wine, drinking a great smoothie, taking a great walk,
smoking a joint,
eating some chocolate with THC in it. Whatever your deal.
That was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun. I don't never do that.
I don't either.
Now I'm not even speaking good English, but I don't ever do that. And you convinced me to do it, and I had quite a lot of fun.
Yeah, you did. That was a lot of fun, right? Because you went off on the rants. And plus the fact is, creative people, when they eat a little pot, get even more creative.
It's true.
I love fucking on THC.
Really?
Yeah, that was my
You don't have an erection problem on THC? That's not a thing with that. That's more with alcohol, right?
Yeah, there's whiskey dick, which is limp, and THC dick, which is rock hard.
No shit.
Yeah, it's the exact opposite.
Oh, that's cool, man.
It's the exact opposite effect. If I have any type of alcohol, David Jr. doesn't want to fucking
I wish I could have some chocolates to bring back to New York, because I won't smoke weed. I don't like that thing.
I'll bring you some.
Yeah, but it's illegal. You could end up in prison 20 years or something.
Nah.
Piece of chocolate marijuana.
You think?
Yeah, I've heard of people...
Really?
Yeah, man.
Let's not talk about it on air, because let's not say how we're going to get it. I'm not going to bring it. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
not at
okay,
all.
don't bring it.
No way am I bringing it on American Airlines.
Yeah,
not at all.
No, no,
Why would I do that?
No, he will be
I'm going to fly you Friendly Skies United.
I think your next flight is April 29th, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. But don't worry about it.
Okay.
We're not going to let anybody know where I'm flying when I get back from Hawaii.
Okay, perfect. All right.
So, they're the cops coming for me right now. You hear them?
Oh, shit. They just hear that. It's
Look
a new
at
world.
that, huh?
It's a new world.
It is a new world out there. Anyway,
what's your point?
The point of the matter is, is that when you're stimulated and stuff, you're stimulated by your senses. So there's a second part to this, and that's why I thought it would be great to talk about this after we talked about what we did yesterday, because the second part is about improving your way through life and creating opportunities when you do that. That's the secret to life.
Wait a minute. So this is interesting, because you and I have a unique perspective. We're both well-studied artists and improv actors, and we've done that in our lives, and we've also both been part of a creation of this an art form. It's something that's become an art form, which is the ability to meet and connect with strangers in everyday places and have beautiful little moments and deep, meaningful connections that turn into relationships of all kinds. And it's an art form. It's a flow art form, and its root is in improvisation. And what we both figured out, and we're able to translate to thousands upon thousands of people, is that meeting and connecting with people is an art form, and it's an improvisation. And it's the improvisation boy meets girl. And there's an exploration.
We're playing out the romantic comedy every single moment of every single day.
That's right.
We are, and that's what that woman said, is that we are actually literally creating these moments. We're actually basically something that you and I do really fucking well, is that we really truly believe we're in a reality show. We believe that we're a 24/7 movie channel, and you and I are the stars. Right. So whenever we walk around in life, everybody is there for our enjoyment. Everybody is there for our stimulation. We're the leading actor. We're like Larry David.
The center of
we're like Curb Your Enthusiasm all day long.
Well, as everyone should be, right?
Yes, everybody should.
You shouldn't be well, you've said this before. You've said it quite a few times. Are you the leading man or the leading lady
in your own
movie? Or are you like playing a supporting character? Because if you're playing a supporting character in your own life, you are really not playing the right role. Okay.
Most people are playing supporting characters in their life because they'd rather be wallflowers. They'd rather walk into a place and not say a word and be noticed.
It's safe.
Right, it's safe. They'd rather go in an elevator.
It's not what they'd rather do.
No,
their desires yearning out, burning out, like all our desires are to connect. I want to connect. I want to be one with another one. Pretty poetic, right? But we are doing that. And so it's not that they want that. Their fear has gripped them. It's locked them in a box.
Well, fear has gripped them, and not only locked them in a box, and they're looking into a box, and that's a really good analogy here. So the fact is, remember back years ago, when you were in an elevator full of strangers, you used to look at the numbers, People like you and I, we would improv it and just go, hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or why does everybody in the world not talk in an elevator when we're here so close? We could be really getting close. Why don't we just tell each other
scared of each other?
Right. Why don't we say something personal to each other, right? I've done funny things like that. But that's improv, because everywhere we go, we feel like we're we're on stage and we're always fucking performing all the time. We're stimulation junkies that way, but we're always on stage on the streets of New York after we do a coaching thing. We're standing there and strangers are looking at us and we know it and we're having fucking fun. We really truly believe this. It's in our fucking consciousness 24/7, right? And we're constantly doing it. We're constantly fucking manufacturing and manifesting all these amazing fucking scenes that just, when a day is over, like today, you know, we're doing this podcast late in the day, when an amazing day is over, we can't believe it's over. So then what do? We come home or we go back and we fucking look for more stimulation, right? We're all about that improv. And the problem is that people used to ride these fucking elevators, okay, and stare at the lights and stare at the numbers. Now they just get into an elevator and they stare at their goddamn fucking box. And they don't know what to do. They stay in a box because they don't understand that life is about improv, and every little thing you see gives you an opportunity to communicate and connect with somebody who's so amazing.
And to be
the people we meet are amazing.
Well, a lot of the people we meet are amazing. We follow our bliss, and our bliss takes us to amazing places where other amazing people be. Now, there's a really point to what we're talking about today, right? There's the point to something we discovered, because there is one element of improv. It's one word. We're not going to say it just now. It's one word that is the secret to a great improvisation. And what we've both identified, like any master of any real art form, and we are the masters of this art form, like any master would have kindly come to understand that the secret of the art form is the secret to life. And the secret of improv is the secret of life. And you know what that one word is?
Tell me.
Well, that one word is yes. Say yes to life. In an improvisation, the improvisation stops and the improvisation falls flat the second the other person says no. The second you say no. So, for example,
most people are living a reality, the same fucking Groundhog Day reality every goddamn day, because they're not saying yes to life. They're saying no. They're saying yes to fear.
They're saying yes to fear.
Yes to fear. Yes, fear. Yes, fear, right? I mean, they're bowing down to fear like fear is some fucking god, right? But they're not channeling anything.
Right.
And they're not saying, as you said so eloquently, about no. What was the no?
Well, imagine this. Let's give it like it's like this. Hey, like Susan moves to a new town, or Susan's in her town that she's always lived. It doesn't matter really. And Susan is at home reading a book, and she constantly feels discontent because she doesn't have a great man in her life. She constantly feels discontent because she kind of does the same thing every night after work, like goes home, reads a book, and
filling her life with her social calendar.
Or whatever she's doing. But then someone invites her to a really cool swank party outside of her comfort zone. Maybe she's gone to other parties, but not this kind of party. And she said she has a choice in that moment. Life has offered her something new, and she has a choice, and she says no. She says no to life. She says no to
I'm not going to date somebody who's 11 miles away, only 10 miles away. I'm not going to date somebody that's 48 because my age range is 45. Right. So she's living on this fucking story. Patty called it the zip code story, right? So she's living, let's call it that. She's living in a fucking area of her life, and she's afraid to venture out. Right. And the fact is, all good things in life come when you venture out. Right. When you finally venture out of your comfort zone, hence the improv with life, you tend to then live a life you've always imagined, because most people will live in their comfort zone every fucking day of their life because they're so afraid to rock their own personal boat. And that's where the beauty of life is. When you rock your boat, rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Remember the News Corporation? When you rock the boat, that's when your mind expands, your heart expands, and that's when you finally meet the person or people or business opportunities, hence what we were talking about earlier today, right? How we both want to be known in 18 months and what our fucking goal is and where we are in our life, right? And I said to you, this is going to be the best thing in the entire world because I truly believe it. I've already seen it. I believe it. So now I'm just kind of playing it out, right? Because here's the thing. Once you believe in something, you actually will see the opportunities arise in what you believe in. Just like I believe in love and I believe I'm going to meet somebody great, so I'm seeing it all around me. I've got this new business venture, which I'm not talking about at all. And I see it, and I actually see every single part of it. I see the talk show. I see us being on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
But now is not the time to talk about the new venture.
But that's all improv.
Yeah, but that is that you've you've improved out, and you're saying yes in your mind.
Right.
You're
yes,
allowing your mind to go to places that a common person wouldn't allow you. That's crazy. You're going to be on Ellen for this? Okay. That's crazy. You're going to do that. That's going to happen in 18 months. Your mind just keeps saying yes, and you keep allowing yourself to experience. You're having this improv in your mind of co-creating your own life. You're creating it. You're creating your life.
Well, you are the creator of your life.
Yeah, and you're doing it, and it starts with your feelings of and your vision connecting at once. The secret of life is the same secret of improv. It's called saying yes to life. Say yes. Say yes. Let's pretend that here's a fun example.
All right, and we'll end it at this.
Yeah,
okay?
all right, this is just a fun social example.
This is good.
So let's pretend David and I are in a park, and I go over and talk to a group of really attractive women.
Which has happened many times.
Yes, and I go over and I'm talking to them. There's two of them. Let's just make there's two girls, two women. And then I'm already talking, and David walks up, and I introduce them. I introduce David, and I say, hey, this is my friend David. He's a fireman. Now, David has a choice in that moment. He can say no, or he can say yes. If he says, no, I'm not. I work as a computer programmer for IBM, which could, that's not David, but it would be the guy who would say no. No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Then he ruins the whole thing. The whole vibe drops. There's no more fun. The improv's over, and he stunk up the room. Now, David could have fun with it and say, yes, I am a fireman, and I just left a burning building because I heard there was two hot women here. I hope nothing happens to that baby. Wow,
is that cheesy?
Yeah, right. But at least it's funny, right?
Yeah,
yes,
of course.
He said yes.
Smile, yes.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, or whatever, or even it was just like, yeah, this is my friend David. We're great friends, and David, and David just says, yeah, I am his friend. We are great friends, and it's great to meet you guys. What's your names? It moves it forward. It doesn't have to be so funny as my amazing fireman joke. It could just be
anyway. Life is about improv,
and it's about saying yes. And the other secret of improv is to listen to the other. So listen to the world, listen to what life is bringing you, and say yes.
Yeah, listen to the world around you. Anyway, 10-minute daily reality check. David Weigand, John Keegan here.
Come on back for tomorrow for more self-help that doesn't suck.